Oh yes, absolutely. And I have beef with them for not keeping the Mouth of Sauron scene in, but that's just me.
Oh yeah, Mouth of Sauron
But
was
they
pretty
did keep.
cool.
They kept a Mouth of Sauron scene in.
But not the Mouth of Sauron.
Yeah.
And speaking of mouths, welcome back to In the Oven with Pie. I'm your host, Pie, and we're joined by someone else?
Hi.
But we're missing my other Mexican.
Okay.
Suffer in silence.
Okay, new
I'm
guest.
going to be loud and filled with anguish.
New guest, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi. I'm Emma.
Okay.
Cool.
Welcome to the episode. Welcome to the podcast, Emma. And
Happy to be here.
I'm gonna ask right now, where is Chris?
he is currently dying.
What, is that no? I like an actual explanation.
He wasn't feeling up to it today. He talked to me about it in private.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't know until like 30 or so minutes ago that Chris wasn't gonna be here.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling up to it for this episode.
Huh? Damn.
Yeah, so I had to fire him. He has to be present every episode, or else.
I'm going to
Our
hereby.
contracts stipulate that we
Yeah.
have to be present at every episode, or we get sent
Oh
out
shit! I missed the
canon.
first episode.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. I'll go grab some water as I fill out my resignation notice. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You gotta get in the canon. You're shot to Norway.
Yes.
You have to spend
Sounds
some
like
time.
a good way to go.
You have to spend some time with a man named Fnute.
Oh, I love Fnute. What a great guy. Can I bring Uno?
No, you can only bring a stick and a man named Bubba.
I don't like Bubba too much. I'll be honest.
Oh no. So
You guys really aren't gonna stop me. You're just gonna keep letting me answer these questions. All right.
this is just funny. I wanted to see
Yeah,
how far you go.
I'll go find a stick and I'll find something to do with the stick.
I wanted to see. Seth,
All right.
Seth, I wanted to see how far you can go.
That's dangerous, man.
Of course it is.
I will create a whole world around
Yes,
these two
yes.
characters, Fnute and Bubba.
Write fanfic
Look
about it.
out!
I mean, I would say now Emma has done a lot worse. I would
What?
say, just with riffing.
Oh. Yes. That's definitely
if we'll
true.
say it, if you want to say it or I'll say it, just quickly get out of the way.
I don't know what you're gonna say. I was gonna say something like "stick it up yours."
I mean that. No, I'm mainly just referring to your escapades in D&D.
Oh yes, those.
Yeah.
Well, there's no goblins here. I can't form a harem.
Yeah, that's.
Somebody say goblins?
Yes. Oh wait,
Yeah,
we have to
Nate-
wait. We have to wait
Nate-
for Nathan to. Wait, because do you know the story of Goblin Scout number 2?
Oh dear lord.
Oh, I love Goblin Scout number 2.
Oh dear
Nathan,
lord. Why?
please tell her the story of Goblin Scout number 2.
No.
Oh, Nate.
Funny what's his dead.
Yeah.
Stick out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's yeah. Mhm.
Damn. Rest in peace,
Yeah.
Fnute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. That's yeah.
This is off to a great start today, boys. Okay. So,
When are we holding the funeral, fellas?
For,
I'm free tomorrow.
I got school tomorrow.
You got school tomorrow? Damn.
I'm free Friday.
It's Labor Day.
Yeah, follow me.
It's Labor Day.
Okay.
I think
Labor
we
Day's-
can do Friday.
Labor Day is
Monday.
Yeah, Labor Day is Monday.
Labor Day weekend, so it'd just be a lot more. There'd be a lot. Of free
Well,
time.
are you free? Are you free on Friday for the Fnute funeral?
I believe I
The
would be
funeral,
free
if you
on
will.
Friday for the Fnute funeral.
Wait, Fnute died?
Stick allergy.
Oh,
For new.
I thought you were talking about Goblin Scout number 2.
No, he died. We had the funeral a while ago. You didn't show up.
How did I not show up for a character I created?
I don't know. You asked me.
He did ask you.
I'm confused.
I don't know, man.
Very confused. At
You're
this
the one who
point.
set out. You were the one who sent out the save the dates. Wait.
Reset the conversation.
Okay.
We're getting lost, and I'm getting confused, and that's a
Okay.
bad sign.
Okay. So, one thing I wanted to really bring up is I believe y'all have seen at this point the No Way Home trailer.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yes.
It looks so good.
My boy Doc Ock.
I
back
know.
from the
That's
dead.
the coolest part.
Yeah.
His eyes were still open when he died in number 2, so I don't think he actually died.
You think it's? Do you think it's the same Doc Ock?
Yeah, it's the same Doc Ock.
It's confirmed, yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It was confirmed as the same.
It's the same Doc Ock. The lights.
To be honest,
But also,
I never
yeah,
saw
like-
Far From Home.
Yeah.
So it's obviously then that pretty much ensures Maguire's also going to be in it.
Well, no.
Not,
It
not
just,
necessarily.
it just,
I mean,
no,
I
it
hope.
just ensures that he's gonna be
That's the hope.
Doc Ock is gonna be there.
I mean, I hope for Garfield. I really liked Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Well, Electro from the Garfield Spider-Man is actually entering the film as well.
Wait, actually? Oh,
Yes,
that's-
we-
Yeah.
wait.
And he was confirmed before Doc Ock was.
Michael J. Fox? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
who played him. Oh, that's gonna be. Oh, that's so
Michael
cool.
J. Fox. Michael J. Fox.
That's
Jamie
gonna be
Fox.
interesting.
Jamie Fox played him. Michael J. Fox is Marty McFly.
Wait,
Totally
Marty
different.
back to the future.
Doc,
You
Doc,
got the
you
wrong
tell-
actor.
Doc, you telling me I gotta fight a Spider-Man? I can't do
Doc, electric eels fix the gap in my teeth.
Doc.
I'm sorry. I stopped taking that movie duology seriously after that. scene.
You don't count the third?
No, that's not the Raimi trilogy, so I don't. Yeah, that's
Oh
not
yeah.
it, but the-
I thought.
The
Oh
The
wait,
Amazing
no.
Spider-Man series.
Oh,
I was
Garfield-
on board
Garfield-
until
Garfield,
that.
yeah.
I thought you were talking
Garfield,
about.
I was-
I thought we were
films.
still on Back to the Future.
No. Yes, in Back to the Future 2, when the electric eels fix the gap in Marty McFly's teeth.
My favorite.
Around the time
such
around the
storytelling.
we went back to 1955.
Wow.
No. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
The Amazing Spider-Man movies were just so weird. They did sort of confirm that the MJ from those movies was going to be in No Way Home, though. Which
Emma Stone.
no, Shailene Woodley.
Oh,
Which
I
I'll
thought
be
you
real with
because
you.
we're okay. So you were talking about Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, no.
We've been talking about Amazing
No.
Spider-Man.
I still am. So
Amazing Spider-Man is
unbeknownst to me-
Garfield.
I know. Unbeknownst to me, there was an MJ in Amazing Spider-Man, played by Shailene Woodley. I have not seen evidence of this. I have not watched those movies since whenever I saw them in the theater last, which was whenever the hell they came out. But there is one, and apparently she's back for the movie.
Interesting.
Maybe.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just a lot
Kind of
yeah.
weird.
I'm planning on watching the Sam Raimi trilogy with my girlfriend.
I thought you already watched
Sometime
this.
soon.
I thought you already watched that trilogy with her.
No, she doesn't like she doesn't really want to watch superhero stuff, typically speaking. We did like Lord of the Rings, we watched Star Wars, we watched like Alien, a bunch of classic films. We watched Pirates of the Caribbean, which is a very good trilogy, by the way.
Yeah, I
Both
love
fourth
that.
and fifth were bad.
All of them have a soft spot in my heart. Also, I would like to
But-
post this quick meme as well because it's relevant to the Spider-Man stuff.
Okay. Well, I haven't seen the Sam Raimi trilogy in a very long time. I remember watching them when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I remember really liking the third movie as
But,
a kid
yeah.
as well, even though I hear often that that's the one that's generally regarded as the worst.
Mhm.
Mostly because I really like Sandman. I
Yeah,
believe
I
that
will
he's
play.
kind of-
I
and
will play the meme. I'll play the meme quickly. In editing.
Most, okay. Well, mostly because I liked Sandman as a character. I thought that his arc as a villain in the story was actually.
Oh,
really,
Sandman
really
was
well
great.
done.
He did a lot of. Who played him again?
I don't know, but he did a really good
Because
job.
all I
Okay.
was thinking of I was thinking of the supervillain's name. The supervillain's name is like Clint something.
No, that's Hawkeye.
Oh.
I don't know. I was sick.
Who is Salmon? Jesus, I should know
Well,
this.
okay,
I'm
it's
horrible,
not
dude.
William Baker. I thought it was something
It's-
sand related. I
it's
thought it was
Google
something
time.
sand related.
Sandman.
Whatever. It's been a while since I
Oh
watched.
yeah, it is
the
Flint. It's Flint Marko in the Spider-Man.
That's the one that I was thinking of, but
Yeah.
couldn't remember. Why is the N key not working? I can't believe you
Did
posted that meme. That is ridiculous.
Did the end key end itself?
Yeah, shut up. Also, that meme, you're very funny.
Yeah, I got a good chuckle out of it. If y'all see it quick.
I love that the tentacles are clapping along with him.
It's
That's
so
hilarious.
good. It's so good. He's such a. I already forgot the dude's name. What else has he been in?
Alfred Molina?
Yeah, what else has he been in?
He was in the first couple minutes of Indiana Jones.
Wait, was he? Oh, was he the professor dude?
No,
beginning?
he was the. No, he's the
Yeah.
the guide who gets killed by the spikes. Who
What?
is the throw me the idol, I'll toss you the whip.
Wait, that was him.
Yeah, beginning of Raiders.
He was also in a production of Oklahoma.
Huh, did not know that.
I did not. Oh, okay.
And
Wow,
Fiddler
that
on the
is.
Roof.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, he was.
Oh yeah, you're
um,
right. Broadway.
Played a lot on the West Side.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. He is in a lot of theater stuff. That's cool. I mean, that makes sense why he's doing that bit. Makes sense why he's doing the bit then. Also,
Yeah.
just because you need blooper reel stuff.
You should see the bloopers from the Raimi trilogy. There's not much difference between
This
what they
is from
actually
the
put in the
Raimi
movie,
trilogy.
but no, I mean the rest of the bloopers. There's not much difference between the final cut and some of the bloopers, especially for the third movie. But they're pretty good.
I mean, Seth,
They're
it's like
worth a
what
look.
it's Seth. It's like what we did for our production. We just had to have a bunch of behind the scenes stuff.
For Narnia.
Yeah, you have to have it.
There
so you
is
have-
no difference between the Narnian bloopers and the Narnian final product.
Yeah,
is.
there's a
There's
minor.
no difference. Don't
yeah.
lie, Nate.
For
Don't
context, I don't know if we told you about this, but at our old high school, we did we were all in a production of Narnia: Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe.
They have a stage version of that?
No,
lie. No, they do not.
It was, we made a completely legal version of Narnia.
Oh my god, the legal
I
heaven.
made a completely legal version.
You're right. We have to
Heavy
wait,
emphasis
that-
on completely legal.
Yeah,
Completely
that's-
legal. Completely
We have to
legal.
push. Yes, it's all his doing. That is all he did.
And for the record, my legal name is heavily redacted.
No, yeah.
Yeah. No, but yeah, that script was.
I loved it. And the one for Caspian that we did the audio recording for, that was even greater.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on one person, and then that
Oh, yeah.
script is.
I mean, dude.
should be good to go.
Wow.
Dude, come on. Ass water. That's good shit. Good shit.
Oh my god,
That reminds me, when I was younger, I wanted to make a musical version of Reservoir Dogs.
What?
I am so down.
How?
I am so down.
I'm intrigued.
I really wanted to. I didn't know where to start. I was also like 15, maybe.
I will,
no, it
I
was-
will, I will join under the condition that I can be Mr. Pink.
I will
You can be
join
Mr.
under the
Pink.
condition. I will join under
Oh,
the
yeah.
condition I get to stab someone.
There's no stabbing, but there's a lot of shooting. Is that okay?
You can be the guy.
There's an
I did
ear
listen-
that gets cut off. What are
Yeah,
you
it was
talking
not
Yeah,
about?
his
Mr.
bit.
Yeah,
Meat
Mr. White
stabbing.
Mr. White does a lot of White.
Well, Mr.
Blonde.
White needs to have like that certain panache and charisma.
Yeah, it's been forever.
Yeah.
It's like, who's the one who does the torture scenes? Like, I'm stuck in the
Mr.
middle.
Blonde.
Yeah, Mr. Blonde. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Mr. Blonde.
Yeah.
My biggest mistake though was realizing that there are no women in the movie, so I wouldn't have a play. I wouldn't have a part to play in it.
I
You
mean,
can play a dude.
dude, just
Yeah.
do it. Just
I
do
know
a
it.
reversed Shakespeare and have a bunch of the girls play dudes.
So then you guys wouldn't have roles.
Good
That
point.
is true.
That's fair. That is fair.
That
I
is
accept
very
that.
true.
I can
Or
There is a woman
you
who's
could
play
Mr. Orange, so there is that.
Ooh.
I could just
You
be a
could-
miscellaneous police officer.
No, fine.
that could also work.
Yeah, I could be
Or you
police
could
officer
pull.
who's in for 2 minutes.
I don't know. What do you think would be the best movie? Aside from that, what do you think would be the best movie for a best theater production for a Tarantino movie?
Kill Bill.
Oh, I
Hands
love
down.
that.
Yeah,
I would love that.
Kill Bill would be the
Oh,
easiest
yeah,
one to make
'cause, like,
sets for.
The Crazy 88s. The fight with the Crazy 88s, and that would be a whole dance right there.
I think the fight with the Craniates would be a whole like play in itself.
It
could be a
could.
whole
I could.
act.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's like some sort of like, what's it called? Like just one of those New York art pieces.
Modern art
call it a
piece.
short. It could be a short film, like
Oh,
a 20-minute
It
long.
could be a
You
short.
really could, actually.
Oh, it's a great scene. I enjoyed it.
If you have the right cast and funding,
So,
You could
neither,
do-
neither of which we
yeah.
have. Neither of which we have.
we got a good cast. I don't know about funding though.
Good point. Yes.
We just need to take it to like the New York. What's like a New York Dance Academy? You need to take it to one of those, and we'll hire some people from there, and they can choreograph it for a senior project or something.
We would honestly that could work. Why is that feasibly probable?
I mean, you know,
It's New York. They'll do anything.
Yeah.
you get a bunch of theater kids from New York, they will probably do whatever if it goes for any sort of credit. At
Yeah,
the
they
college.
would. They definitely would. They definitely would.
We could get them for free if it's credit college.
Exactly.
But like, would we be able to give them the college credit?
Yeah,
Oh.
if
Yeah,
they
we'll
if
just
they
talk-
get assigned.
We make a
thing.
fake college. We make a fake college, and then they can transfer their from our fake college over to their new one.
We create a
Except
summer
Except now that we
course.
just said that
Yeah,
on the internet,
yeah, we can't do
we
that
kind
anymore.
of just can't do that. But
We can always cut it.
things don't get cut on this podcast, I've noticed.
Not enough. Not enough gets cut
Not
on the
enough.
podcast.
Though I did notice as I'm scrolling around the Wikipedia pages for Tarantino movies, you could just pull a Tarantino and just put yourself in the movie as any of Quentin's characters. So if you were to do
No, what if we
your
just got Quentin
version of Reservoir
Tarantino?
Dogs, that's impossible.
Of course it
But-
would be.
Emma, if you were to put yourself into your musical version of Reservoir Dogs, put yourself in as Mr. Brown, because
Mhm.
then it's an in-joke. Because you're Quentin.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, I kind of
I
like
don't know.
it.
Some of these I've
There
never.
you
Even, some of these movies I've actually never even heard of.
He's only made 10 films.
No, but like I've never heard Jackie Brown or Death Proof.
Both
That's
of those are really good.
They're really good, and technically,
mean-
Kill Bill counts as one movie because it's 2 parts.
Yeah, but like,
Yep.
see, I'm looking through it right now, and like, I've never heard Jackie Brown. Death Proof is the lowest rating one.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still Tarantino.
It's still Tarantino. It's
Yeah.
still Tarantino. I mean, honestly, my favorite still is gonna be Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction's a classic, but
It's-
I don't think it would adapt well to being a musical.
Oh no,
It
definitely.
wouldn't
not.
adapt well for stage either.
Ooh,
It's animated style,
I could
which
see
is
Hateful
cool.
Eight on stage.
Yeah, because it's got
Yeah.
one
Yeah, I
One-
mean, still.
thing. So yeah, that could work.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
could see
I-
Glorious Bastards on stage too.
No.
Nah.
No?
I if you chop it up and take out a bunch of scenes, maybe.
No, you definitely have to remove
Once
stuff. I'm
Upon a
just
Time in
thinking like that
Hollywood?
farmhouse scene. The farmhouse scene at the very beginning
Yeah,
would work
that
really
could-
well on
yeah.
stage.
What about
If
Once
you
Upon
were
a
to
Time
keep-
in Hollywood? How do you think that would work?
Oh my god, that's way too long.
It would be.
And
That
movie-
is way too long.
But I fe-
So,
Yeah.
Also,
That-
like,
that
all
movie
the stuff,
is-
like actors and stuff might get too confusing
Oh yeah.
if you're on.
That's
yeah.
a lot of build up that doesn't exactly.
Yeah, it was a
Go
weird
anywhere?
it was a weird ending. I'll say that as well.
Like, how are you going to get the Marilyn Manson murders onto stage?
That could be that.
That's not who it was. Charles.
Charles Manson.
Yeah.
That
Marilyn Manson murder.
Anyway. Anyway. That could be its own stage production, but the Charles Manson murders could also be its own production on stage as well. But you could probably take parts of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and put them on stage. Though I feel like it'd be really hard to chop up that movie and make any sort of single narrative bit.
Yeah.
Do you
Like,
think
you could
Django
see-
would work? I haven't seen all of it. So
Yeah.
I can't-
Django would
Django moves around a lot.
Django moves around a
Okay.
lot. I think you'd be able to do, like, if you're gonna do a series of plays, you could chop it up into like 3 plays, maybe.
So realistically, then the only two that it would like really work to put on stage would be Reservoir Dogs because of the bottle like episode, sort of thing,
Yeah,
and
Hateful Eight.
Kill Bill.
I'd
'cause
still
of the
say Hateful
choreography.
Eight's on the list.
Hateful Eight
Hateful
would
Eight
be
I
on the
think is on
list.
the list as well.
Kill Bill for the choreography, absolutely.
Yeah, I would love to see
Hateful
that.
Eight for the setting, and then Reservoir Dogs would also probably work. Pulp Fiction definitely wouldn't. Jackie Brown, I haven't seen it enough times to make that call. Death Proof, also haven't seen it enough times to make that call.
Yeah.
Inglourious Bastards would work if you trimmed it.
Yeah, you would need to trim it a lot. I mean, I could see the first scene of that. I feel like it could get a little boring. Like if it's trans to a play.
You need to get a really good actor for
You
him
would
lined
really
up.
need to.
Yeah.
Because
Christoph Waltz did so amazing,
It
but
was
anyone
phenomenal.
else doing it?
he was phenomenal with that.
I think if you were to take specific plot lines from that film, if you were to take just the Bastards plotline or just the oh my god, what was the Jewish girl's name? Just Shoshana's plotline.
Yeah.
If you were to just take one of those two, you could do a thing, but if you were to combine both of those two, because those two were the most prevalent plot lines, you could work with that, maybe.
I feel like a lot of the
Probably.
information
Yeah.
in Inglourious Bastards was conveyed through clever camera angles.
Oh,
and
yeah,
certain
definitely.
focus.
Yeah.
That a stage production just wouldn't work because there's a lot of information and subtle hints and nods and all this kind of stuff that just would not be able to come through properly on a stage, that you need to have a
I don't know.
camera.
And like one of my
focusing.
favorite parts of like obviously any Tarantino movie is the camera work they do.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. I mean, a lot of times there are some instances that kind of make me chuckle a bit with how it is, but just like I find it just
The feet?
No, not the feet. I mean, the feet sometimes because it's just funny, but like there are some just very abrupt editing choices. But like I find it's like I can definitely it's you don't see it. You don't see it in any other movie. But I guess that's what makes them really good.
Yeah. I mean, talking about quick cuts though, you kind of have to mention Edgar Wright.
Oh yeah, right.
Ooh. Yeah.
I mean, he did the Cornetto trilogy, Baby Driver,
Oh,
another
yeah.
movie that I'm blanking on the name of.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Chris has been trying to like get us to watch it. Because like I want to.
You
don't get me
have to
wrong.
watch it.
I want to.
It is
It's
so
so good.
good.
It's a
No, you
good
have to.
movie, but
No.
it's not fantastic.
I want to watch the movie. I can
mean-
never. No, the trilogy.
trilogy.
Yeah.
What? Scott Pilgrim is not.
No.
You're talking about the Cornetto trilogy.
The Cornetto trilogy. I'm talking about the Cornetto
Yeah.
trilogy.
Okay.
What
I mean,
is
I was
the
gonna say-
Cornetto trilogy? I don't know any.
Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, and The World's End.
like I really want to watch.
Oh.
I want to watch Shaun of the Dead. That's what I want to watch.
Shaun of the Dead is very good. It actually does have like a rather similar editing style to Tarantino
Yeah, it is.
in
It's
terms
very
of quick
quick.
cuts and stuff like that, and for comedic timing as well.
Oh yeah, he did.
I'd say
Oh
it's
yeah,
really
he
good.
wrote on. He was a protective producer on Ant-Man too.
Yeah, on Ant-Man
Wasn't-
2 or Ant-Man as well.
No, just Ant-Man, as well.
Wasn't he
as well
supposed to
Ant-Man.
direct one of
I don't know.
them and then got fired?
He
and
was
then came
supposed
back
to
and directed
direct.
one?
He was supposed to direct number 1 and then got fired, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah, and then
apparently
didn't he
he
come
was
back and
also
direct number
apparently
two?
he also cameoed in Last Jedi.
Yes, he did.
Did
He was the guy on Crate who picked up the thing, tasted it, and said salt, because we had to
Salt.
differentiate to make sure it wasn't snow.
Oh yeah,
Because remember,
that's-
kid,
he was
it's
that.
not hot.
It was that. Yeah.
Which I have so many issues with Last Jedi that aren't
Yeah, it's a
that
list.
aren't talked about, and I like the movie as a movie, and I have no problems with
Okay,
it that
here.
a lot of people have problems with, but we're not going to get into it.
No, the
But
one
that
thing
line is obnoxious.
it was annoying, but just one thing I will say though, I will still always stand by the scene with just the crashing through the Star Destroyer. That's amazing.
Oh yeah,
That was awesome.
that was a beautiful shot.
It was.
But the movie was forgettable enough that that's the only thing I remember about it.
I mean, the scene against the. I mean, one thing forgettable. To be honest, I almost forgot Snoke's name when I was about to bring him up.
Star Wars, as two of you know, is the blood in my veins is Star
midichlorians.
Wars. Yeah. So I can't forget Star Wars stuff. So
I know, I'm just behind on all the Star Wars
Yeah.
stuff. I still need to watch Bad Batch.
Star Wars.
I
Bad
will
Batch
say,
is so good.
Oh,
in my opinion, the best post-original trilogy movie has to be Rogue One.
oh, I love Rogue One.
Hmm.
Rogue One was great.
I did really
As-
like Rogue One.
As a prequel
Really?
defender who also would be one of the people who is in the Star Wars community who just loves Star Wars on the whole, I would agree with you as that is the best of the Disney released Star
It
Wars
gave us
movies.
the best
Yeah.
Vader. It gave us the best Vader. Best Vader
It's
scene.
also the best Suicide Squad movie. Just
I did like the Suicide Squad. I like James Gunn's quite a bit.
I
It's
like
James
yeah.
Gunn, yeah.
yeah, but it's also the best Suicide Squad movie because they all die at the end. So it's actually a Suicide
Spoilers for
Squad.
like a
Just saying.
3-year-old, for like a 4-year-old movie.
Okay, well,
Five.
spoilers for the Suicide Squad. That movie did come out recently, though, so
That was really good.
Obviously,
was
it's
a good
called
movie.
That
it's called Suicide Squad. Obviously, people would die.
yeah, but I didn't expect that many.
Yeah, and also don't
let's
say too
not-
much
let's-
because I have yet to
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
it. Please.
Oh man.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
good though.
I did. A lot of the character arcs were really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah, they all seem like really well-developed characters.
I'm still really sad about Captain Boomerang.
Oh, I knew it.
I liked the
There
fact
are
that
only
they
2 people who I am fairly positive die. John Cena's character and now Boomerang.
they're John Cena's not dead. They're making a TV show out of him.
They are.
They are
Yeah.
making a. Well, no, we don't know what the Peacemaker show is going to be.
Before or after. Well,
Like,
they're Disney Plusing him, so
So are you?
they're putting him on HBO.
So.
So I'm sure it's gonna be both. So
Okay,
yeah.
so are you saying this is pretty much like the what's the dude, what's the agent Phil
Coulson?
Coulson, is this
With
gonna be
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah.
Is this gonna be
Yeah.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. situation?
Okay,
I'm
Agents of
fairly
S.H.I.E.L.D. 's a
certain.
really good
Yeah.
Show, by the way.
Oh, it is. It dropped off.
Literally my favorite show.
It flips around season 3, and then it became really good again.
Season 4 is one of
it
the
stopped
best
running,
pieces
right?
of television out there.
I know.
It just ended last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we
I
talk
watched
about Andy
it.
Castiger's acting though. He's so good.
Oh God.
Because
Which-
I mean that
Which
whole
character is that? I forget.
I mean that
Yes.
whole show set
Oh
the
my
sort
God. Fitz is probably the best character on that show apart from Coulson.
I remember how
Yes.
the whole MCU just kept setting up that it's sort of this weird theme of just like people who die aren't always quote unquote dead, but then they just flipped on its head towards like the last movies.
Well, because the show that was basically resurrecting the characters, which was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., kind of diverged from the main
Yeah, it
MCU
did. It
timeline
did.
in terms
It
of
did.
interconnectability right after Agents of Ultron.
Yeah.
Oh shit, what the hell? Age of Ultron.
Agents
Whoa.
of Ultron.
Whoa!
I'd watch that.
Jesus.
Ultron's my favorite show.
I'd watch that.
I would watch that, but I don't know what just happened. Anyway,
Agents of Ultron.
Hey, I
Good.
said Marilyn Manson murders, okay?
Marilyn
know.
Manson and Agents.
That's three cases of mistaken identity so far in this podcast.
yeah,
Yeah,
something's
about-
happening.
Michael J. Fox Electro, the Marilyn Manson murders, and Agents of Ultron.
Oh my god, you're up next, Nate.
all
it's your
very
turn next.
interesting concepts onto their own.
I would watch
will
all
say.
three of
Wait,
those.
but who would
movies.
so then
saying.
would that mean if we're going to Michael J. Fox, Electro, would Christopher Lee?
Christopher Lloyd?
Christopher Columbus, my guys.
I always get those two messed up. Oh, I always get those two messed up.
Christopher Lloyd.
Would
1492 Marvel MCU.
Would Christopher Lloyd then be Green Goblin?
Kevin Feige, if you're listening to this podcast, this is your Marvel Phase 5 right here. Everything that we've talked about in the last 30 minutes, use it all. Just everything that we've just said. All the DC shit, the Tarantino movies.
You have no
everything.
competition. Anything works.
Use it. Just use it all. No one will claim copyright.
No,
Hell,
no.
there was one of my original characters is being discussed. I won't claim You're right. Go for it.
Tarantino would legit give him the rights.
Oh, without question.
I would love this.
Pirates of the Caribbean is a Disney property. They won't question it. Tarantino won't question it. DC does not have a choice at this point. They're already flailing as it is.
We're just holding them hostage. We have them by the hand over a bottomless cliff and just like, make this.
James Gunn worked with Marvel before.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, that's true.
I think he
So
would approve it.
he would approve it.
Galaxy.
Yeah.
Who did we talk about? We already talked about I almost said Far From Home. No Way Home, so you already have those guys. Michael J. Fox, I'm sure would do the work. He's done some work already. I know he's suffering from Parkinson's, but he will do it.
Has he done work since then?
He was on season 2 of Designated Survivor and killed it, so I imagine he will still do some work.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also done some roles where it was like worked into the plot.
Yeah.
So.
He also, I found this out recently.
The electricity makes him jittery. Who knows?
That would actually be really fun.
I could see that.
That'd be really cool. But I found out recently that he voices Milo Thatch in Atlantis, which is my favorite Disney animated movie. Yeah. And now that I hear it, I can't unsee it because they did his movements. It's him. Like mocap wasn't a thing back then, but it is him. 100%.
I just thought Milo was attractive. I didn't know he was also voiced by Michael J. Fox.
I mean, he is.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Completely batshit insane.
It's just I found that out like a couple months back, which is weird because I'm 20 and I've been watching this movie since I was like 2. I should know this by now. But I watched it and it broke a little piece of me, and then I've just rewatched the movie again. I'm like, how did I not A, hear it, and B, see it? The movements are there, the voice is clearly his. The everything about him is just so clearly Michael J. Fox, and it's so weird. Feige, put Milo Thatch in a Marvel movie. You will have asses in theaters day one to see that.
I would actually, dude. No, an Atlantis, actual like TV show or.
No, absolutely. Atlantis exists in the Marvel universe.
It does.
Namor, first Marvel character, Namor the Submariner. Put it in the goddamn movie. You can make him. You can make. Oh my God, this is I'm gonna create a storyline right here.
Pause. Did you call him Namor?
Namor.
Is it not Namor?
You can pronounce it both ways. I don't care.
What?
Namor can be the son of Kira and Milo, because he's a mutant. He's supposed to be able to live.
Namor.
Kira, yeah. Namor, whatever. Just here's the plot line right here. He's born to Kira and Milo, because that movie takes place in 1914.
Oh yeah.
He grows up. He becomes, he fights in World War II like he's supposed to in the comics. Yada yada yada. He comes back. You can have it set in like 1980 something, so that it's kind of like one of those flashback movies like Captain Marvel was, so you don't have to mess with the timeline to shoehorn him in. There you go. I just wrote you a whole new movie. Feige, MCU people, I expect my check in the mail 24 hours after this podcast gets posted.
Would you rather get paid for it and never have it posted, or literally have it made and never get any money for it?
Oh, have it made, never get any money.
Yeah,
I would rather become a hobo ranting about it outside of movie theaters.
You become a martyr
for the rest of my life.
I wrote that movie.
I was the one who pitched that idea.
It is I, Fancy JonTron, and I made that movie. Yes,
I was the one who pitched the movie back in 2021.
It was
on
me.
A podcast.
It was me all along.
It's been
It was all my idea.
Oh my.
Yeah, there you go.
Deal,
you can have it be Agatha from fucking WandaVision.
I haven't seen WandaVision, and I know about that.
Have you seen any of the TV? Have you seen any of the Marvel TV shows?
Me,
only
all
one.
of them.
And because it's my favorite show, I don't want to watch any other Marvel shows.
Okay.
All of the Netflix ones are really good, except for.
Oh yeah, I have seen Daredevil.
Oh yeah.
Daredevil's really good.
Yeah, the whole
Punisher's
slaps.
really good.
Punisher's
Punisher's
Yeah.
Punisher is really good, except I have Madani. I
Yeah,
have
we
so
had
many
a-
problems with her character.
Yeah, we had a whole conversation. We had a whole conversation about
I
this like
know.
2 episodes ago.
Madani suffers from the obnoxious female character that's clearly written by a male writer problem.
Yeah.
And she's really obnoxious. Defenders had some good potential that kind of fell apart. Luke Cage is amazing.
I
Jessica
like
Jones is really good.
Oh my god, Luke Cage, bro.
Iron Fist has good potential, kind of fell flat,
I
but
don't
it's still
know.
pretty good.
Luke Cage season 1 I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Season 2
Doesn't-
season 2 straddled the bar a bit and it ended on a weird note. At least for me.
Doesn't Jessica Jones have David Tennant in it?
It does.
Yes.
He's
Yes,
the
it
bad.
does.
He is
I've never seen Jessica Jones.
He is purple guy.
Purple
Wait,
Man. It's
Purple
Purple
guy.
Man!
He's purple guy.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
Purple Man!
Yes.
He's Purple Man!
Do it, puberty. Shut up.
Purple
Purple
guy.
Man,
Free
which is
Purple
one of the
Man.
weirdest comic book characters. I did a
Didn't he have like
custom
doesn't he
character
have like
model
an
for him.
actual cool name though?
No, it's in the comics. He's literally
No, but like his actual like identity, like his. real
Uh,
identity.
yeah, actually, I think he does have a
He has
really
like a really cool name.
purple
Killmonger or something?
man.
No, that's
no,
that's-
that's
Killmonger's Black Panther's.
Yeah.
Anime.
What
Killmonger.
am I thinking of?
Killmonger's real name is Eric. That's not. I don't know about you.
Killmonger's real name is Michael
No
J. Fox.
wonder he went
Ze-
full
Zebediah Killgrave. So you were close. Killgrave.
Killgrave.
Zebediah
Killgrave.
Killgrave.
Yes, that's who it
Now
was.
that's a name.
That is a name.
That's a
Zebediah
name.
Killgrave. That's why you
And
went by
he's-
Killgrave.
And he's
Why the-
Croatian too.
Why the hell would he go for the name Purple Man when his actual name is Zebediah
Because,
Killgrave?
dude, it's because
What
he
the
wants.
hell?
It's because he wants to be known as the man behind the slaughter.
Because he's 5'11". I say that as somebody who's 5'9". So
I don't, dude.
yeah, but
I don't care. David Tennant's awesome. Like I had
Wow,
a whole
that's-
Like I was having a whole conversation recently about my roommate about like the New Age doctors.
And of them, which is the best?
I don't know. I'd really like Capaldi.
Matt Smith.
Matt
Smith
is great.
and
Matt is great. I
David
feel like
Tennant.
Capaldi is some of the
Matt
best speeches.
Matt Smith. Matt Smith.
I'm torn
Okay, but
between Matt
David-
Smith and David Tennant. So
Capaldi, I
like
feel like has
Matt
the best
Smith-
go with
speeches.
that with what you will.
Matt Smith may have completely bodied the Doctor, but
He-
David Tennant has some of the best episodes
He
out
does. He does.
there. Like, Force of the Dead, Silence of the Library, I come back to
that's
that
a great one.
so often.
Oh,
Midnight.
it doesn't
Actually-
have too much of the Doctor, but I loved Don't Blink.
And you know what season those are all in? Those are all in Donna's season.
Yeah.
So maybe it isn't, we should be asking who's the best Doctor and who's the best companion, and I think that
Oh.
goes without saying that it's Donna.
Wait, Blink
You
was
could
Donna?
replace
I don't think
her
Blink
in
was
your-
Donna.
No,
didn't-
Don't Blink is Martha, you're right.
You don't remember Donna?
I remember Donna.
Okay, good.
I remember
I didn't pay
Donna,
much
dude.
attention
Her
to
grandpa
those
was like
series.
her grandpa was one of my favorites.
Her grandpa is the reason that David Tennant died. I mean, the Doctor died.
Don't jinx
David
it.
Tennant's dead?
Don't jinx it.
What the
You did not see my face, but it dropped for a second. This dude killed David Tennant. It's like one of those conspiracy.
Turns out that this old guy actually just hit and run David Tennant a couple of weeks ago.
Like you know that what's it called? It's like that Oh wait, he's the I have been for but he's the reason he had to regenerate.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't already looked it up, by the way, or seen any of it, David Tennant did a documentary in Antarctica.
Like when was
Yeah,
that?
I
Like
heard
he
about that.
voiced the nature documentary,
I
and
mean,
it's
that's-
Oh,
really
yeah.
it's really jarring to listen to if you know him from
That's
any of his
Scottish.
other roles because his voice doesn't really change.
Yeah, isn't it? Because isn't he
Yeah.
actually like Scottish?
Uh,
he's
yeah.
Yeah.
That's not. He has a really distinct sounding voice. So hearing a calmly discussing the day-to-day life of penguins is extremely jarring when you know him as the Doctor or Zebediah Killgrave.
You know what's also
that name, Jesus Christ.
you know I also forgot that David Tennant is also in Harry Potter.
Yes, he
Oh
is.
yeah.
He
Barty
plays-
Crouch.
He's
Barty
Barty.
Crouch Jr. And I saw a really funny post that said he's actually playing the Doctor going back in time to kill Robert Pattinson to keep him from being in Twilight movies.
I mean, it would have to be like the Waters of Mars era Doctor then, because no other Doctor would be crazy enough to do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I don't know enough about the lore for Doctor Who to.
I know. I can't remember
any of those logistics, but
I can't remember all the.
I'm just saying, after his companion left and he was alone and he kind of went crazy and started trying to change everything.
What was this after again? Was that after?
So this is in between. I can't really remember.
Because all I can remember is Rose. I already forgot her name.
Martha.
Who's the?
Rose Tyler?
No, Rose is the first. Rose is the first one of the Tennant companions.
It goes Rose, Martha, Doctor, Amy and Rory, Clara, Bill.
But here's the part where this theory
Clara. She's probably one of my favorites.
Clara's great.
I really liked Clara.
The theory falls apart though if he kills Robert Pattinson off Harry Potter, then he has to become Edward Cullen.
But who would be the new Batman?
Exactly.
David Tennant.
No. The point is that he goes back in time to stop Robert Pattinson from becoming Edward Cullen.
It's kind of.
So the thing doesn't make sense. Because the theory doesn't make sense.
This is Seth's inner machinations.
No, it's not. No, it's me breaking down the stupidity of the theory.
We did this last episode.
Just go back to bed. Just go back to bed.
We broke down the stupidity of a claim.
Yeah, but this time it's my claim, not Chris's. Or it's not. It's an outside theory, not Chris's. Jesus.
Okay. These
anyway, to go back to the MCU movies and connecting it to the Netflix stuff, the lawyer that you see for 30 seconds in the No Way Home trailer, or less than 30 seconds in the No Way Home trailer, is very heavily theorized to be Matt Murdock from the Daredevil from the thing. Because if you saw the leaked trailer for No Way Home,
I did not see the leaked trailer.
Of the well, you should have watched it when it was released.
Well, I saw the trailer. I didn't see the leaked one yet.
Yeah, because it got pulled down the day before. Because it was released the day before the trailer, so they had to rush the. It's messy and complicated because it wasn't supposed to happen. Anyway, the face of the lawyer is seen, and he's wearing the glasses, and it looks very much like the actor who plays Daredevil in the show.
Who is Charlie Cox?
Yeah, so it's very likely that it's him.
remember
a
conversation someone has brought up about like the new suit designs. Like I heard some people don't like how they're like sort of nanobots now.
Well, yeah, because nobody likes no one's making their own costumes, and now they just automatically form.
They honestly, I'm not disagreeing. I liked the practical. I did like the practical. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you need to have a good blend.
I also wish there were more practical effects in the movies rather than all special effects.
I love practical.
That's what this movie is actually doing, though. This movie's practical effect budget. Yeah. This movie's practical effect budget is out the ass great.
Please. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah. Apparently the Cassian Andor show that's coming to Disney Plus.
Wait, what?
What show?
Dead. How?
What?
Okay, first of all, this is Disney. Nobody's dead.
No,
they can make money off of them. Come on.
Mufasa's dead.
They will make a Mufasa show.
I can see it.
Moving on.
Cassian Andor, if they're making a show about him, it's probably about his younger life, like a Solo.
It takes place right before Rogue One. It's a Rebels.
Okay, so it still stars Diego Luna?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That show is already in production, and they are doing a lot of practical effects.
Who is that? Who's that again? Who?
Diego Luna.
Who's he playing?
He's the dude from Rogue One.
There are a lot of dudes in Rogue One.
The
He's
Latino
the,
dude.
He's
Andor.
the dude from Rogue.
Oh,
He's
wait,
the
K2
second Latino dude in,
Does that mean
Star Wars.
K2SO? K2SO, dude?
No,
No,
the
the
human.
guy-
The human.
The human that accompanies K2SO.
Yes, so
Yeah.
that's all I wanted to know. Do we get more K2SO, please?
Yes.
Yes!
I mean,
Alan
Tudyk has been in
Tudyk.
every single Disney movie. Or not
What?
every them, but he's been in a lot of them. Like, they try
He's-
to keep him in movies.
I love K2SO.
Alan Tudyk?
Yeah.
He's been in most of the Disney ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I said.
wasn't he the chicken in, like, Moana?
Yes, he was.
He
He was
got
also Hoban Washburn in Firefly.
He got paid, like,
Right.
oh, yeah! He was in Tucker and Dale!
He was also in a bunch of
I love Tucker and Dale.
really weird early 2000s movies like Dodgeball, which is a hilariously weird movie.
Dodgeball's
With
amazing.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn is in it. Vince Vaughn
Yeah,
is where I
it's
grew up.
hilarious, weird, but hilarious.
Oh, he was in
Pirate
iRobot.
Steve. Isn't Oh yeah,
Dodgeball is such a good movie, though.
it's
It's like-
good. I watched that one and Tropic Thunder back to back, which if you can get stoned and watch movies back to back, those will be the two. But
Okay, but I have heard Scott Pilgrim Stone is really good, too.
That is
I
true.
don't think...
as far as I've heard, that is true.
I don't know. My only thing is, like, sort of example is a little bit of... I watched T2 a bit stoned. And honestly, it just made me appreciate the movie.
T2?
T2.
Terminator.
Terminator 2.
Terminator. I
Oh,
feel like
Terminator.
Terminator movies are already such an acid trip
No.
that you really don't need
See, because I was just...
anything else.
But it enhanced, like... Because I
God,
remember...
imagine watching Donnie Darko while stoned.
Oh, that sounds
Oh,
terrifying.
I've never seen Donnie Darko.
You need to. That's a must-see for sure.
Nate,
But-
you and I can watch it together. I'm sure I can.
Well, my dad
Find
already
it.
has a-
I can find it less than legally
Alright, cool.
for free
Um,
somewhere.
Oh, didn't that get didn't it get a bad sequel?
Don't watch the sequel.
Yeah, of course not.
It's not good. I haven't seen it, but it's not good.
No, most aren't. Because there are only, like, a select
Oh.
number of sequels that are actually just genuinely good. T2 being
Godfather
one of them.
two?
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in that.
Well, we do love a good Jake Gyllenhaal movie. Oh, and his sister's in it too. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
I think
this
that's who the star of the next movie is. Of the sequel is, right?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. But I just, from what I can remember looking up.
I gotta say my favorite movie of his is Zodiac, but
Zodiac is.
Zodiac
It's
is an amazing movie. That is, if you want a good movie that's a bunch of MCU actors just riffing off of each other, but not an MCU
Yeah, it's
movie,
got Mark
watch
Ruffalo
Zodiac
in it too.
and RDJ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good movie.
Oh yeah.
Really
I've heard a lot-
creepy
I've heard
movie.
a lot of
It's-
good about that.
That's a really creepy movie to watch, especially at 2 a.m. in a dorm that's essentially just cinder blocks.
Oh, that's kind of my dorm right now.
Yeah,
Oh, yep. I'm in a
Don't-
dorm, but I got the best one on campus.
Ooh, nice.
I
Which means
watched
there aren't
that.
any study rooms for me to go hide away in to record this.
Oof.
I'm just in the lounge.
Freshman year, my roommate and a friend of ours was watching that, and I came in and watched like the last 2/3 of that movie. And our friend, I believe, stayed the night in our room because we had a sleeping bag. He's like, "Yeah, I don't think we're gonna leave the room." We're like, "Yeah, it's fair deal."
Probably
Fair
fair.
deal. Yeah.
I've done that once or twice, watching horror movies and then just not walking home afterwards.
I mean, I remember
'Cause-
one time
Oh.
I remember one time, like, I can't remember, because, like, one time I remember a bunch of us stayed up watching the 2 Conjuring movies till, like, 1 a.m. I believe you were there for that, Nathan? I don't know. I think it was after his session.
Weird.
I don't have any very strong recollections of it.
I don't know, I just remember weird things.
It's that really weird Christopher Nolan movie.
Inception?
No, that one's a good
2001.
Tenet?
No,
Tenet?
not 2001.
one. No,
Interstellar? Tenet?
no, not one that you guys would know off the top of your heads.
Oh, no, yeah, 2000.
Oh,
Oh, wait. Wait, no, that's
no,
Kubrick.
no,
Why would I
no,
say that? That's
no,
Kubrick.
no. That's not right.
2000
Kubrick's a
Space
good director too.
Space
on.
Odyssey is Kubrick.
Memento.
Yes, yes.
Oh, Memento.
Memento.
Oh, my.
The one
That
that's shot out of
one-
order.
That one, I've watched that one out of order and in order. That movie requires you to understand filmmaking and logic on a level that is. You need to take a day after that one to just reassess life on a cosmic level
Again?
and just go with it and just figure out what you're doing with yourself.
I don't know.
Because that movie just messes with time so much.
I don't think I want to just like.
I
get
had
my
to do
head
that
messed
after watching Looper.
Oh,
Yeah,
Looper.
that's-
Oh, that one's a
that would
freak.
also be one that you'd have to do with that.
Looper's a freak.
Yeah.
Is there any movie that
Not
made me?
quite on the same level, but yeah.
I know. I'm trying
12
to think.
Monkeys too. 12 Monkeys as well. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's got
Vaguely
I
heard.
can't
of it.
remember his name, but the guy from Die Hard.
Bruce Willis?
Yeah, Bruce Willis.
Yes, Bruce Willis stars in it. It's another time travel one where you really gotta
Oh, wait, which one?
reevaluate everything. 12 Monkeys?
No, I don't think I've seen that one. Which one was the one? Hold on.
Die Hard with a Vengeance?
No, there was one-
Die Hard 2?
There was
Race
another.
with Die Hard?
No, I'm not a Die Hard movie. I'm thinking of a different time travel one.
Primer? Is it Primer?
No.
Back to the Future?
We're not going back to Michael J. Fox.
Isn't that new one that came out?
Jumper.
Oh, wait, that's
The-
teleportation.
What?
Jumper's teleportation.
Yeah, but it also messes with shit
It
on
does?
a weird level.
Why is it messing?
It's not time jumping, but it is teleportation, but it also is like, I don't know.
I mean,
Something
that
about
one
that
just had a
movie.
lot of wasted potential. That movie, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah. Apart from the fact that it was Hayden Christensen, which just messed with me just a little bit because I can't see him outside of
Oh yeah, that was Hayden.
Anakin.
That was Hayden.
Just because I love him as Anakin so much, I couldn't see him outside of that. It threw me for a loop for whatever reason, and it just
I'm glad you.
something about it just freaked me out.
I'm glad you finally remember the movie. I was about to suggest Groundhog Day, for the time
Groundhog
travel
Day?
movie.
I
Okay,
went to the location where that movie took place, the town.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
There
Groundhog
is
Day.
a store in that, we went apple picking like just outside that because it's a town in Illinois. That town has a store that if Bill Murray were to return, he would just lose his shit.
Is he still acting?
Called, I have no idea. He's notoriously hard to get a hold of.
Yeah.
But there's a store
He was
called,
in Zombieland.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yes, he was.
He
Zombieland
cameoed.
1 and 2.
He was in
But
2?
he-
Oh damn!
Yeah.
I gotta watch that.
But yeah,
I like
there's a store called the Anime Store
Awesome.
that's literally just
Oh.
right on the periphery of that little town square.
Oh yeah.
And I went there with me, my family, some family friends, and we just like everything about this nice little small town square area. It's just nice and pleasant, and then Anime Store.
Yeah.
Like you got movie memorabilia, you got small town, you got bookstore, haunted hotel,
Anime.
cafe, haunted town hall, Anime Store. Jarring out of nowhere thing. Like,
Do you think it was built at the time they filmed Groundhog Day?
Oh, that'd be great.
I really hope so.
That would be so.
I know it's not, but I really
They had to
hope
do
so.
reshoots to make sure it wasn't in frame.
It would
Can
be
you imagine,
really
like-
funny.
They should have just included it. And then Bill Murray's like, trying to spend ways to go around town and pass the time, teach himself skills, and he wants
He
to learn how to play
learns-
Magic the Gathering or something.
So wait, no, he learns Japanese from reading manga.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, it
that'd
would work.
God,
Oh,
that would
would be
just,
very hot.
that's just so
I'd love that.
no. You know, there's a YouTube video that you can find that times his full experience to be like 40 odd years
I can say that.
of
I can
time.
40 years is short.
Kinda.
From what
Comparatively speaking, yeah.
I've seen one that estimated at 40,000 years.
That strikes me as a little long.
You know, if that's the case, then the montage where he's just throwing himself off buildings, that makes sense. I mean, if it's 40 years in this day, like, one thing I really found, remember going back to, like, those movies you just had to take a day to think about? Groundhog's Day was definitely one of those movies for me. Because, I don't know, you just had to think just, like, I don't know, because time stuff is obviously always messes with your head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, so that's a movie I had to, like, think about for a day.
Those kind of, like, closed loop time movies have kind of become like the new zombie movie kind of thing, where it's like the movie that you can make and it will put butts in theaters. Just like you got Live, Die, Repeat, you've got the Happy Death Day 2.
Happy Death Day was good. I like that.
Interesting, you're calling it Live, Die, Repeat instead of Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, because
Edge of Tomorrow. That's a great movie.
Yeah, see, I saw the first movie poster I saw for it was Live, Die, Repeat. And then the second movie poster I saw was Edge of Tomorrow, and then I thought it was two separate movies, and then when I went to see it in the theater, the title card actually got screwed up and was something for a completely different Tom Cruise movie.
Oh no.
No, it was for Oblivion.
Did you like it?
Okay.
Yeah, no, the movie was great, and I did actually end up making it a double feature because they had the reels for Oblivion still, so we watched both movies. Awesome.
Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, Oblivion was one that kind of messed with my head too.
No, Oblivion was.
The ending was, I don't know. I think it's just because I saw it when I was younger.
Oblivion was one of those weirdly straightforward movies that felt like it messed with something, but it didn't.
For me, I think it was just the concept behind the whole, like, I don't know, just endings similar to that were just like, when I was younger, I did not care for those types of endings. It just, like, it left me with emotion.
The movie made me feel something I hated.
No, I know. No, like, just one of those... It felt like it was... Obviously, it was framed as, like, a... way, like, oh, Jack Harper?
I don't remember.
It was, Tom Cruise came back as, like, the 8,000th clone and something just like, yo, I'm alive. And just stares at his shack and then cut the credits.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, because, like, a movie that reminded me of, for some reason that made me really cry, was the Giver movie. Like, when it ended.
Funny you should mention that. I was just reading the Wikipedia page for the Giver book. Apparently there was supposed to be the sequel movies, and that movie underperformed.
It did have, like, a sequel prequel thing. That book.
Kind of. So there were 3 sequel books, but they were loose sequels.
Yeah.
And The Giver underperformed so badly that the notion of a sequel triad of films has been tabled to the point where studio execs just won't talk about it.
I mean, the idea, like, the book was obviously better than the movie, obviously.
Well, yes.
But,
that's
like, I don't know, the scene, I guess, at the end when, like, the barrier was crossed and everyone got their emotions back.
It did not need to happen. That kind of ruined the point.
Yeah, that was weird. That was a bit odd. But for some reason, that still made me cry because, like, as soon as he started walking into the house, I don't know. I was like in 7th grade or something. So I didn't know much.
All of my friends wanted to go see it because they were like, "Oh my God, Taylor Swift's gonna be in it. We gotta go see it." I'm like, "Yeah, she's gonna be in it for all of 20 seconds. Calm down."
Did they even show her face?
For all of 20 seconds.
I don't. Oh man.
Because she played the daughter.
Yes.
For all of 20 seconds.
Miss Giver. That's who she played. Miss Giver.
She played Rosemary.
I forgot what the dude had a name. I thought he was just called Giver.
Well, the Giver's daughter, Rosemary.
Did the Giver actually have a name?
The Giver's name like Jason or something?
Jonas. That's the.
No, Jonas is the kid. Jonas is the main character.
Jonas is the main
character.
character.
8th grade, so
The Giver doesn't have a name.
Yeah, that's honestly just
The
why I
Giver
call
is
the
a
daughter
character?
Miss Giver.
Giver is a character. The Giver is the guy in the community who has all the memory. He can see in color. He can.
I completely forgot
Why
the
does he?
entire plot of that book.
Why did they force him to do that again?
Because someone had to remember it.
I guess it's like
Someone has to remember all the things that came before so that you don't make the same mistakes. Even
feel
though
like- I feel-
subjugating the entire community so that they don't make the same mistakes is making the same mistake, because that's tyranny, but whatever.
I feel like you should. I feel like first off, yeah, that. Second off, why
Yeah.
put it on all one dude?
Well, because one
You just
dude.
really hope they're gonna die.
Because like,
it's the sacrificing one for the sake of the many.
yeah, but like, I
It's the
feel like you
troll.
could at least have like a small council.
Well, they had the council. He's the guy on the council who advises everybody
No,
else.
the council of givers.
Well,
like,
no,
what if
because
he
then
like,
you
has a heart
have
attack?
well, that's why they have the kid who is being trained to take over.
Yeah, but okay,
Spontaneous.
it is like a baby or whatever.
And also, aren't there
he-
different givers?
Because it's a YA novel, and it was supposed to be the kid who's different from everybody else
there's
who becomes
also
this new.
there's a. I'm trying to, if I can remember, there is a. It's like
Holy
that's
shit,
just one
Cameron
community.
Monk owns that
That's just
movie.
one community.
No, it was one of several communities.
Yeah,
that
so
was
like
similar.
one of several communities. So that means there are technically multiple givers.
Yes, but
Why can't they
Yeah,
just
Uh,
but
like?
you
nobody else
read the
remembers
other
how
books.
to get the other. There's other
the
books.
there's other books. There's 3 more books, and technically the other communities are different because they're not the same. They don't view the world as the same. So, if I remember correctly, because I haven't read these books in a very long
I've never
time,
read these books, so you're our expert.
the only other community that they interact with apart from the community that Jonas creates after he escapes wherever the fuck, there's the one community from the second book that basically casts out any member who has any sort of physical deformity, and they create tapestries that show the story of time. They do like, it's a little bit more rudimentary, and they still have color, they still have music, they still have emotion, whereas the community has just gray
Just
life, just existence,
Curious.
I guess.
How
Yeah.
in the original Giver community did they manage to make everyone colorblind?
yes.
That's a
something
good
genetic.
question
I
that
mean,
they
didn't they
don't
have?
talk
I mean,
about.
didn't they have those injections?
Injections and pills. I think in the book it's pills, in the movie it's injections.
But those
They-
can't make you colorblind. Because
But
if
they
they were,
can't.
there would be a way to reverse it to make you see
There is-
color, which they
the
don't
thing.
have.
Is it just called not? Isn't it just called drug withdrawal?
Sort of. So, in the 4th book, the mother of the baby from the Giver tries, or because she's
Like the main,
mother,
like the main baby that was gonna get
Yeah.
unalived.
Gabriel, I think his name was.
They gave him a name.
Yeah. She wasn't given the pills that control her emotions,
Oof.
that she could care for the baby. And then she just wasn't given the pills after that. So she was able to feel emotion throughout the rest of her life. So she goes on this, like, Odyssey style quest to go find the baby, because,
Oh, everyone
Or-
else is just given chemical depression?
Yeah.
pretty much, except no, because they can't feel depression either. They're
Can they
given
feel?
chemical-
So they can't
Like
feel
acid
emotional. Can they feel
associated.
physical pain?
No, because they don't know what pain is.
So
They'd
So if
be
somebody
stabbed
stubs
in
their
apathy.
toe, they could get gangrene and die from
does
a
that
stubbed
mean?
toe.
Does that mean?
Yeah.
Does that mean pregnancy like just doesn't hurt?
Yeah.
That,
No, because they feel that emotion.
They feel pregnancy.
No, well,
Yes, the emotion
Well,
of pain.
The
would you
emotion
consider
of
pain and
Beyonce.
emotion in that sense? Because
But you
I
said
feel
they
like
don't
it'd
feel
be-
pain.
Pain is a sensation rather than an emotion.
yes, so no, because it's
They feel
have
okay. They feel the
emotion.
sensation of pain, but not the emotion of pain.
They don't feel the emotion. They wouldn't. They feel the emotion. They wouldn't feel the sensation. So no, they wouldn't feel. It wouldn't hurt. So no.
That's still weird.
They just-
It's still weird. I still kind of
Plus,
weird to think
Gabriel, we don't know because Gabriel was born by C-section, so we don't know.
About. Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah.
Would that
Didn't
hurt?
they also kill twins?
Yeah, they did.
Yes, they killed one of the twins.
Didn't
They
they kill
killed one.
Gabe's twin?
No.
Oh, it
different,
wasn't
different
twin.
set of twins.
Yeah.
Different
Why-
set of.
How did they decide the twin? How did they
By
decide?
body weight.
Which one was stronger?
How
yeah.
did they decide that?
Which baby looked bigger?
Which one lifts more?
Cameron Monaghan's in the movie, which is awesome because I
Oh,
love
is he?
him.
Is he eyebrows?
He's what?
Cameron
Eyebrows.
Monaghan.
The guy from The Maze Runner with the
Yes.
eyebrows.
I don't think he's in.
He's not okay. He's
Also
not resting bitch
Bandersnatch?
face.
He's
Bandersnatch?
no. That's Will Poultier. That's Eustace from.
Oh yeah,
From
that
Dawn Treader.
is.
No.
Oh,
Cameron Monaghan is the oh shit. He's the brother from Shameless. He's the best
Oh, that
Joker
dude.
iteration ever from Gotham,
Oh yeah.
and then the worst Joker iteration ever from Gotham.
Oh yeah, because he was like a twin, right?
Yeah, he plays Jeremiah and oh my god, I can't remember the other name, and oh no.
He was in Click apparently.
I have the thing pulled up. What
You
the
don't
hell?
remember the name, we're gonna sacrifice you for being.
We have
for
we already
getting
sacri-
a
we
name.
already-
Jerome,
Nathan, we already sacrificed Chris.
and he plays Cal Kestis in Jedi Fallen Order. Haha.
Nice.
Joke's on you. I remember shit.
Okay.
Um,
And apparently this dude he was in Click too.
Yeah, he plays the
Is he-
kid who's the next door neighbor who's got like all the fancy shit. in
Oh
Flick.
yeah, the kid that
Yeah.
he wants to punt. Just that Adam
Oh my
Sandler
God.
wants to punt.
Hey, I'm pretty sure, if I'm right, give me 1 sec. I want to make sure I'm right before I screw myself over and say something completely wrong.
What?
Okay, I'm not right. The brother of Pennywise's actor plays Jonas's father.
The
in
Sarsgaard?
Skarsgård?
Yeah, Alexander Sarsgaard.
Yeah, that was a cool
Yeah.
family.
That's a wild family.
I know.
Because each actor is just so different.
Bill Skarsgård in Mamma Mia is like who I want to be.
I can't. What was Bill in? What you mean? Alexander
He's
Skarsgård? And
Bill
not-
Sarsgaard is
know he's
Dr.
Pennywise.
Selvig on. Wait,
But in
I'm
Mamma Mia, I
confused.
sure didn't mean.
hold on, hold on. I have
One of the Skarsgårds, I think it was the dad, was in Mamma Mia alongside
Stellan-
Colin Firth and one of the James Bonds.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Stellan Sarsgaard is in Mamma Mia in the MCU.
Skarsgård.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Bill
he is.
Sarsgaard is the is Pennywise.
Is it what? Has he
And-
been in anything else?
Bill is in he is in
Because I don't think this is-
Divergent. What the hell?
I don't want to say this because I was about to say I don't think this is his breakout role, but then he said Divergent.
He played Zeitgeist in Deadpool 2. He's in John McFour.
Oh yeah, you're right. He was that one dude.
I think he's in probably one of the best modern westerns ever, which is wrong, I think. I don't see it, so.
I don't know. Who do you think has the
I'm
better
wrong.
creepy? Who do you think has the better creepy? Like, one thing because y'all know the freaking like Jim Carrey's Grinch smile, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Sarsgaard's Pennywise smile. Put them side by side. Which one do you think is better or
Pennywise.
scarier?
One is
Pennywise.
CGI and the other one is real, so I'm gonna go with
No,
the-
Sarsgaard's is real.
Skarsgård is real. It just looks like CGI because it's that creepy.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's CGI
Alright,
a
then
bit, but
Sarsgaard's then by far.
here,
Yeah,
And
because that's
also-
genuinely creepy then.
yeah,
And
it is.
also,
Yeah.
I think it was Bill Hader during filming for the second movie asked Skarsgård, what sort of special effects they used to get one eye to stay like focused on the camera, and the other eye actually looking where he was looking. And Skarsgård was like, "They didn't use special effects. You mean like this?"
He's
They just did
terrifying.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, Bill Hader is not an easy guy to scare, apparently, which
I could say
watching some interviews with him, I don't think that's true, even though I love Bill Hader.
Bill's
I
great.
don't think that's true.
It was great.
So freaking him out, I imagine, would not be too difficult to do.
I'd say that'll be the next episode. We'll get Bill Hader on here and try to scare him.
Oh my god, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, Bill Hader, if
We
you're
can-
if you're listening, my people have your people contact our people.
And
can
if he
trade-
doesn't come, then he's just a hater.
Yeah, he's just a
Oh my
hater.
god. Emma, you're doing so well.
It's-
You were doing so well.
Well, I hate to cut it short, but with that, I would think it'd be a good time to call the end of this episode. Does anyone have any final parting words before we leave?
Is Chris coming back next episode?
Possibly.
And tune in for that one. Action waiting.
Okay.
Bill Hader and Kevin Feige, you have 24 hours from the posting of this episode to respond to our demands.
Okay.
If you don't, we will be sending a large man with a baseball bat to each of your homes. It is up to his discretion what he does with that baseball bat.
Emma, do you have any
This is
final
not
words?
a death threat. It is just a sending of a man,
It's a promise.
probably Pie.
Why would I go?
Actually, no.
Because
We're
you're
gonna
a
send
big guy.
Sheffield with a baseball bat.
Oh yeah, Sheffield.
We
Okay.
are sending Sheffield with a baseball bat.
Okay. Emma.
He's gonna find you, and he's gonna handle it.
Okay. Well, Emma, thank you again for
Yeah?
taking the time. Do you have any
Yeah,
things
of
you'd
course.
like to say to anyone who's listening?
Only that I wish I had the opportunity to put in more puns.
Here, throw one at us right now.
Was the haters one not enough?
Oh, I didn't hear that
No.
one.
You didn't? I expressed my
talked
utter
about it.
disdain for that one.
I just heard it. Oh yeah, that Bill Haters.
You just heard it?
I just got it.
Well, that is your lag. Oh.
Hey,
It's
got it.
it's stored in the back of my head. I thought you were just saying Bill Haters isn't possessive.
Well, that's why it's a pun.
oh my god.
Okay. Thank you for coming to this Thank you for listening in to this episode of In the Oven with Pie. We're coming out fresh.
Woo!